sometimes. Selina, have you been thinking about what I asked? About materializing other forms?
Yes. I have prayed for guidance and I have been visited.
Visited? By whom?
By my guide. My control. He has shown himself to me at last.
So, what must I do?
You must send out for 6 or 7 of your friends. Not more than 10 at most. We will hold a dark circle here tomorrow night.
Miss Dawes has told me it is essential that we are all very quiet and very still. Ask him his name, Miss Dawes. What are you called? Spirit?
Peter Quick. My name is Peter Quick.
Will you pass among us?
We spirits have no rest.
Does the name Bertie mean anything to any lady here? A lady by the name of Ada.
Oh, yes. My poor husband, Albert.
He wants you to know that all his pain has gone. He asks you to forgive him, Ada. He says you will know what for.
Tell him I forgave him long ago.
Oh, he's happy to hear it.
He longs for the time when you will join him. Who calls me? Ah! Ah! Ah!
Ah! Are you sure she is well? Please be still.
I'm beginning to believe in the cord of light that spins from Millbank to here. The thread that connects us. I have to be aware of the forces she is unleashing in me. But I know, if I'm careful, there is nothing to fear.
Good morning, Mrs. Joe.
Good morning, Miss Pryor. Miss Ridley has other pressing duties, so I was asked to look after you.
I'm afraid the women are not to be visited today. So, is there any other part of the prison you'd like to see?
I'm in your hands, Mrs. Jelf.
This is where we keep the prisoners' gowns. Every size you can imagine, Miss Pryor, but only one pattern for all. And over here are the matrons' uniforms. No choice for us either. Look at the boots the poor souls have to wear. These would fit you, I think. This is your own clothes room. Each prisoner has her own box. She must be able to take out what she brought here. Would you like to look at one?
Aren't we intruding on their privacy?
Privacy? To surrender all of that when they come in here, poor things. Look. Mary Hall's box. Sulphur. This must be 20 years old at least. Oh, and a wedding ring. Quite black now. And this. She'll be keeping it for a hairpiece. Her own hair will be white by the time she gets it back.
Yes.
Is there anyone else's box you'd like to look at, Miss Pryor?
No. No, thank you, Mrs. Jelf. I feel a little faint.
Oh, sit down.
Could I have a cup of water?
I'll fetch some smelling salts from the surgeon's office. But should I leave you? If you were to fall...
I won't fall. You're very kind. Thank you, Mrs. Jelf. What was Mrs. Jelf doing taking me there? Was it some trap set by Miss Ridley to catch me out?
Good morning, Margaret.
Mother.
She's been asking after you, Miss Pryor.
Thank you, Mrs. Jelf. I wasn't sure if you'd come. But I can't stay long. I've been thinking of you. I think of you all the time. But it's just so wrong. No. We've gone past all that, you and I. Yes. Did you find it? My hair. Yeah. And the flowers. The orange blossom. But how could you have sent them? I couldn't have sent them if you hadn't longed for them to come. You know my spirits keep me here. Not Ridley or Haxby or Jelf. My spirits could free me in a second. And why haven't they set you free before? Because they were waiting for the time. They were waiting for you to come. Selina, please don't.
I beg your pardon, Miss Pryor, but I'm glad you'll hear what I have to say. I have good news for you, Dawes. You may sit. Thanks to your good conduct, you are to be transferred to Aylesbury Prison. The regime there is less severe. You'll be treated almost like a lady. So what do you make of that, Dawes? I won't go. Won't? There's no won't here, Dawes. You must go.
Mrs. Joe. Mrs. Pretty.
Come on, you.
Mr. Gladstone.
Mr. Dance, your face is very curious. My father used to draw faces like yours when I was a girl. When the page is turned upside down, you see another face there. Stephen, do you remember?
I do, but I think you're being a bit hard on Mr. Dance, Maggie.
Don't mind me.
You should stand on your head, Mr. Dance. Let us see the other face you keep hidden there.
Jolly good. For tuppence I would.
So should Miss Haxby. And Miss Ridley. And so should you, Mr. Shillito. I would very much like to see the faces you hide as well.
Who is Miss Haxby?
Miss Haxby is the governor of the women's prison. I'm afraid there was a rather disturbing incident today. A young woman broke out and attacked and injured her.
And now she is in the docks. And it's all because of me.
No. Your influence has been nothing but good. I suppose you must have seen some pretty wretched scenes there, haven't you?
Yes, I have. I've seen the chain room and the dark cell. The chain room has shackles and straitcoats and hobbles. A hobble fastens a woman's wrists and ankles to her thighs, so she must be fed like a baby. And if she soils herself, she is left in her own dirt.
Margaret. Not the right time, Margaret.
There's a girl in the dark cell now, and... well, I wish I were with her, because I deserve to be. And I don't want to be anywhere else. Certainly not here. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Perhaps you should go to...
Of course.
No. Allow me. I know what this is.
How very unfortunate. I feel responsible. Clearly the prison has been a little too much for her.
Please go away.
I understand what this is all about.
How could you possibly understand?
I was wrong to speak of your friend as I did the other day. Perhaps she is innocent. In any case, I am sorry she's suffering. Of course you care about her. You should care about her. But what you want from her, you must know it's wrong.
How could you know that?
You want her to bring your father back to you. And I know why, but it is like a sickness with you, Margaret. You must free yourself. The first love isn't always the best or the greatest. You feel you belong to him always. I understand that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You do. You do. I see it in your eyes. Come, look at me. And you know how much I want you. You do know how much I want you.
No, not now, please.
Not now. When?
No.
I should have done this a long time ago. I have your consent.
Do not.
Let me erase his mark upon you.
No.
You'll